What's going on, everybody? It is your boy Dylan Mathews back at it again with another hometown take. Today I'm talking about the Atlanta Falcons and things is getting spicy. We're going to break it down in a minute, but before I do that, make sure you like this video, comment your thoughts, subscribe to the channel, and check out the link in my description box to buy me a coffee to help fuel this channel, help fuel the Atlanta Falcons to a great draft, and maybe even a trade that could feature one Deshaun Watson. Yes, former quarterback. Well, he's technically is still the quarterback for the Houston Texans, but he is obviously going to get traded because he don't want to play for them no more. And with, all the criminal stuff kind of, for the most part, behind him, they still got to work out the civil suits. But for the most part, that's all behind him. And now trade interest and rumors and reports are all coming out and heating up now. And the Atlanta Falcons earlier today emerged as sleepers to trade for Deshaun Watson. And, earlier I was thinking, maybe it's just a little bit of smoke and mirrors, and maybe they're just trying to get in there and, be sleepers to raise up the price for Carolina and New Orleans. And what I mean by that is, maybe they're going to try and get in there and offer something like, hey, we'll give you this, that, and the third. And, then Houston gonna go back and call up Carolina, New Orleans, be like, hey, Atlanta is offering us this, that, and the third. Y'all gonna have to throw that in there too if y'all want Deshaun, and kind of just be pesty that way. So that's what I was thinking at first. But then I just saw a tweet from Diana Rossini of ESPN. It says that, the Deshaun Watson is actually interested in the Atlanta Falcons himself, and that he reached out to the Atlanta Falcons personally. What? Could this be happening for real? Yo, this is crazy, man. I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all one thing. If Deshaun Watson comes to the Atlanta Falcons, the city going up. Obviously, a native of Georgia. He went to Gainesville High School, the Red Elephants. We actually played Deshaun Watson when I was in high school, when Deshaun Watson was in high school. We played Deshaun Watson, and yeah, we lost in the state playoffs, obviously. I went to Sandy Creek, homie Calvin Johnson, all that stuff, and we was just coming off a state championship, but we did lose to Deshaun Watson. So there, he did everything. He was the quarterback, punter, he did everything. Goodness. But anywho, so he's got Atlanta ties, obviously. He used to work for the Falcons as like a ball boy or something like that. And, Arthur Blank is a big fan to him. TJ Yates, who used to be on the staff, is a big fan of him and, likes him, who's on the Falcons staff now, I believe. And obviously he was on the same team as Deshaun Watson as well. So, all the ties and the connections is there. And I'm going to tell y'all this right now. If Terry Fontenot somehow figures out a way, because obviously we got to get, the finances and picks and all that stuff straight. If Terry Fontenot finds out a way to trade for Deshaun Watson, he's goated. He is goated for the rest of his tenure. I don't care what happens. Well, I ain't going to say I don't care what happens. But Deshaun Watson is freaking, not Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Watson, could be goated too if he comes to Atlanta. But Deshaun Watson, I said Deshaun Watson again. Stop saying Deshaun Watson, Dylan. Terry Fontenot would be goated if he pulls off a trade to acquire Deshaun Watson. That would be wild. So let's break down a couple of things. First and foremost, 1,000, a million, billion, trillion, quadrillion, gagillion. I'm gagillionaire % okay with getting rid of Matt Ryan if that means we're getting Deshaun Watson. Younger. The money is the money. We already paying out the wazoo for a quarterback. We might as well have a young one. Young, mobile, great arm. Wow. It's a no-brainer. There's not a debate there for, obviously trading Deshaun Watson for Matt Ryan. That's not a debate. That's not a question. That's not even a thought. Like, anybody would do that. If you're smart, anybody would do that. So, get rid of Matt Ryan if you got to do what you got to do. I'm sorry. If you got a chance to get Deshaun Watson, pull the trigger, Terry. Back it up, Terry. Pull the trigger, Terry. So, you got to do what you got to do on that end. So, that's that front. The other thing is, what's the package going to look like? Because the way we rebuilding right now and the way these rebuilds set up, we kind of need our first round picks though. So that's the thing. Financially, you know, I figure out, you know, you make the money work if you really want to make it work. So there's that thing. But the picks and stuff, you know, that could be a little dicey. That could be a little shaky. How many first round picks we got to give up? Because we really can't afford to give up too many first round picks because we ain't got no money. If we let go of Matt Ryan, there's going to be a dead cap hit, which, like I said, you deal with. But, you know, we ain't got money like that. So we're going to have to build through the draft to build around Deshaun Watson if we get him, because he's still going to need an offensive line, still going to need a running back. You know, are we going to be able to bring back Cordell Patterson? You know, we still ain't got no receiver, so who is Deshaun throwing to? So that's the thing. Russell Gage probably going to Tampa Bay. We did tenure Olamide Zaccheaus. We have Kyle Pitts, so that's great. But, you know, we still got some holes in the defense. You know, even if we are scoring with Deshaun Watson, can we stop somebody? So those are things to think about as well. So, you know, we're not in the position right now where we have the money to build around Deshaun Watson through free agency. We'll have to do it through the draft, but to get Deshaun Watson, we're going to have to give up draft picks. So that's the main thing for me. What is the package to get Deshaun Watson look like for the Atlanta Falcons? That's the main question for me. What all are we having to give up to get Deshaun Watson when it comes to draft pick compensation? Player compensation, I don't care who you are. As long as you ain't Kyle Pitts, you can go. Like, give me Deshaun Watson. Do whatever it takes. But draft pick wise, you know, what do we have to give up? And are we going to be able to build through the draft successfully to build around Deshaun Watson if we do trade for him? So that's the main thing for me. But, man, it's at least exciting to talk about. I'm going to tell you that. Boy, Deshaun Watson would look good in that. Ooh, black and red. Yes, sir. And like I said, Terry Fontenot would be goated if he brought Deshaun Watson home. So we're going to see what happens, but it's interesting to talk about, man. So the Atlanta Falcons, we sleepers. We might just get in there and scoop Deshaun Watson up from the wrath of the Carolina Panthers and the grasp of the New Orleans Saints, because, you know, somebody got to retire Tom Brady. And why can't it be us? Why can't it be the Falcons? And if we get Deshaun Watson, we might just have a shot to do that. So we'll see what happens, y'all, but I'll keep y'all posted. You know, we'll see if we can make it happen. Atlanta Falcons sleepers to acquire Deshaun Watson in the trade. Deshaun likes us. We like Deshaun. Let's make it happen, player. Anywho, make sure you guys like this video, comment your thoughts, subscribe to the channel, and check out the link in my description box to buy me a coffee to help fuel this channel, help fuel the Atlanta Falcons to a great draft, and possibly, maybe, there's a chance that we might trade for Deshaun Watson. But again, guys, like this video, comment your thoughts, subscribe to the channel. Until I talk to y'all next time, stay true to Atlanta, believe in Atlanta, go Falcons. Peace.